nutrition that women need and the nutrition that men need?
Not typically, but there is a difference in, I would say, our history and why maybe women have an issue with this more so than men.
Okay.
We've done the high carb, low fat diets for so long, and that has really put a damper on how much protein we're taking in.
Okay.
And it's kind of set that cycle up where you're going to the low calorie, high carb foods, and if you think about it, it's like, well, golly, how much fat and how much protein have I really taken in? And that's what supports your brain health and your neurotransmitter production. So you're taking in all these carbs, they're breaking down into sugar, making you crave more sugar, and it's a vicious cycle. So you can see why women, elderly, picky eaters typically have a bigger problem with depression, because that serotonin isn't in there. And when you don't have that, there's the cravings and there's also depression that can come in.
Ever since that first show that you joined me on and we talked about how our bodies break the carbs into sugar, I stopped counting calories. I don't even care how many calories are in it. I always look at carbs.
Perfect.
Because I look at the carbs and the sugar, and if I think, okay, well, it's only got a couple carbs and more sugar, well, maybe just one.
No, but that's a great transition.
I don't even look at calories anymore because I don't care.
It makes so much sense because when you're eating real food, your body knows what to do with it. It processes it the right way. If you're taking in a bunch of processed things that your body doesn't know what to do with, you absolutely should be watching that, counting, whatever. But when you're taking in real stuff, you don't need to.
I want to focus on that real stuff because people are like, well, food is real. Yes, it is tangible. We can hold it. We can shovel it in. But real food, you mean natural.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean stuff that's not made in a lab.
Okay.
So when we say we want you to eat animal protein 5 to 6 times a day to make sufficient serotonin to curb your cravings, we're talking about turkey, beef, eggs, cheese, not Boca burgers and egg beaters, and nothing that has 17 ingredients.
Nothing that's tested at ABC Laboratories.
Right, exactly. You can make anything taste fantastic in a lab, you know, but it's not going to benefit you in any way, and it might not even nourish you like we had talked about previously. You're eating that processed stuff, you're not getting nutrient, so you're always hungry.
Right.
That goes back to that carb craving again. When you're taking that food in, you're not getting nourished. Your body is very efficient and very smart. It says, hey, where's the food? You know?
I should probably get rid of the frosted shredded wheat in my cupboard that I add more sugar onto.
Yes, please do. Yes, that would be awesome.
That's one of my weaknesses.
Is it cereal?
Yeah, cereal. Okay. I love it. But frosted shredded wheat with extra sugar. It's just so delicious.
Well, eat a piece of chicken on the side with some butter and it'll be a tiny bit more balanced.
What about salt? Because, salt brings out the flavor in food.
Yeah.
So can we add salt to food?
You need 1,200 milligrams of salt a day. If you need to salt with some sea salt is great.
Okay.
A great seasoning.
It's a little bit coarser, right?
Yeah, and you just, you get more